Hello children, good morning. Today we are going to start lesson. Which lesson we are children? Keeping our earth clean. Lesson number 4. Keeping our earth clean. As we have discussed pollution, what is meant by pollution? The presence of harmful substances in air, water and land is known as pollution. And we have discussed about air pollution. Today we are going to see about water pollution. Water pollution means how can you explain water pollution, children? Suppose people who live near lakes or rivers they bath animals and wash utensils or clothes in that water, thereby making it unclean. So nowadays factories release harmful chemical waste into rivers or oceans. Are you seeing here figures? See here. These are the pictures of water pollution. How water is polluted through waste chemicals. See harmful chemicals waste into rivers or oceans. Many harmful disease causing organisms grow in this polluted water, causing diseases like diarrhea and typhoid. Polluted water also harm the plants and animals living in these water bodies. So how to prevent this water pollution? What to do? So we must avoid the use of plastic bags as they can block the drains and stop the flow of dirty water. They are also harmful for sea animals. And what is the dirty water coming from factories and industries should be treated well before letting into seas or rivers. So what not to do? Do not throw oil, chemicals, paint or medicines down the drain, sink or the toilet. We should not bath animals or wash clothes or utensils near a water body such as lake or river. And we should not overuse pesticides or fertilizers in our garden, farms, or agricultural lands, as these chemicals can run off to the nearby water bodies, thereby polluting them. So this is about water pollution. So we should does not use the plastic bags. Recently, we are not using plastic bags. Also, we are using cloth bags. In all shopping malls, they are giving cloth bags only. Next, coming to the land pollution. So, what is meant by land pollution, children? Hmm? How the land pollution forms? So, by throwing waste at any place, harmful waste can harm the soil, making it infertile, isn't it? So, when harmful See, next one is land pollution. When harmful substances are mixed with the soil, it causes destruction of Earth's land surfaces. So, this is known as land pollution. Are you seeing the picture? So, this often occurs when waste is not disposed or when this waste is used, which affects the quality of the soil. Okay, so how to prevent this land pollution? What to do? We should plant more trees. Trees keeps the soil firm and it will not allow harmful things to get mixed with the soil easily. And waste should be disposed of properly. What not to do means we should not throw waste at any place. Harmful waste can harm the soil and making it infertile. We should not destroy forests also. Next, coming to the types of waste. So now you are clear about pollution, what is meant by pollution and types of pollution, air pollution, how to prevent air pollution, water pollution, how to prevent water pollution, land pollution. So we have seen these all. Next, coming to the biodegradable and non-biodegradable. On basis of this decomposition, there are two types of waste: biodegradable and de- non-biodegradable. So, what is meant by biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste? Waste like peels of vegetables, fruits, paper, and wood can decompose or not, or they will rot. It then finally mixes with the soil. These are known as biodegradable waste. These are known as biodegradable waste. So, it can break down into natural components. They do not harm the environment. In fact, they are useful for soil as they make the soil more fertile by returning the nutrients so that plants can grow easily. So that plants can grow easily. Okay, children. So we have vegetables, fruits, papers, all these things. No, when you throw that type of waste material gets rotted. Rotted means kullipotum, decompose. It then finally mixes with the soil. Then it is called a biodegradable waste. Biodegradable waste. See here, biodegradable materials, fruits, biodegradable papers, all these are biodegradable waste materials. Whereas non-biodegradable means waste like plastic, polythene, okay, rubber and glass. Are you seeing? Do not decompose or rot. These are known as non-biodegradable waste. Such waste substances remain in the soil for a very long period of time, thereby polluting it. So soil loses its fertility and plants fail to grow in the soil. Plants fail to grow in the soil. So what is the impact of pollution on wildlife? What is the impact of pollution on the wildlife? Can you tell me some points? Hmm? Can you give me about impact of pollution on wild? So animals living in forests are known as wild animals. No? They are essential part of our wildlife. These animals are important for the benefit of our environment. That is nothing but nowadays all are cutting the trees. That forests are being destructed to create cities, towns, and factories. Destructed means they are cutting the trees. No forests are there. They are destructed. It is nothing but deforestation. If deforestation continues to happen, these animals will lose their homes. Many animals are dependent on plants for their food. So the association between these plants and animals forms a food chain or not? Yes. If any of these animals or plants lost, it will impact the food chain and will cause other animals to die. This will eventually create an imbalance in nature. So animals are dependent on lakes and rivers for water, and if we continue to pollute our lakes and rivers also, it can harm wild animals. It can harm wild animals. So this is about biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. Next, coming to the reduce, reuse, and cycle 3 R's formula. We have studied in last year also. So 3 R's means three great ways in which one can eliminate waste, that is reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce means what? It implies that one should use natural resources wisely and help to conserve them as much as possible. Paper is obtained from trees only. We can reduce the use of paper by using it from both sides or taking printouts only when required. In this way, we are wisely using this natural resource. Reuse means what? Reuse the materials or donate them for the use by brothers. For example, plastics can be used by to make various colorful and useful objects like pencil stand, plate vase, and fruit bowls. Similarly, one can donate cloths, blankets, or those to read. So recycle is nothing but there are some resources that can be recycled for fresh use. So, for example, paper can be recycled, isn't it? Paper can be recycled. That is about reduce, reuse, recycle. Understood? So, remember this diagrams also very important. Okay. So, hope you have understood everything about this lesson. How to keep the earth clean. Keep our earth clean. Okay, children. Thank you.